here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Richardson.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The Saints had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Minshew sets to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Minshew quickly completing it.
Man, wait. Who are you blocking?
8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
That's again complete to Palmer.
Touchdown! Trey Palmer, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in.
I ain't getting no pick
Everyone
at first,
has
man.
matchups that they like better than others. Where they
Same
think
problem
they
I
have
had
an
last
advantage.
week.
Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches.
Now Richardson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Richardson on 3rd and short.
I got you playing hard flat, bruh.
The Saints first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
In motion right is Hopkins.
And they'll run with Tucker.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
And that's big Jalen Carter, the rookie, able to get him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19.
In motion right goes Hopkins.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Now it's Richardson.
And that's complete.
Come on, dog.
They'll take this to the other side.
Come on, dog. You worried about pushing the nigga, man? I don't need you rerouting. I need you to be where you supposed to be, dog.
I think that's a big pickup
Damn.
for 1st down because when you run a drag
You're trying to
route
reroute.
you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Tucker.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's caught by Tucker.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
They run. It's Tucker.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
19 Lions. 3. Panther 11.
2nd down. Here's Richardson.
I was about to say,
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's out wide for Palmer.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final
why
play.
that dude got green
of this
shoes
first
on,
quarter.
though?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Takes it to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long.
Minshew's throw taken in by Palmer.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw it, Minshew.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Marquise Bell.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Moore.
Escapes the defender. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
He must got
And it's good to make it
he must got
14-0.
strip on or on aggressive or he got something on aggressive because my dude breaking so many tackles. I ain't never seen this.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Ready?
Hopkins, the man in motion left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it is what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Bucs are going to
Oh,
take
Richardson,
possession
that's
as
terrible.
they've got it at the 40.
He had a touchdown in the middle of the field, though.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the
Right,
right
wide
way.
open.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he'll be taken down
85.
at the 45.
My
Give
nigga.
credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Another run for Gibbs here. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
All right.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Sheds off the tackle.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jonnu Smith, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 21-0.
That dollar pinched. Hey, you need to leave that to the mutt players, bro. That ain't
Here's
it.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll elect not
Leave
to run with
that
it.
to the mutt
Fair catch will
guys,
move this out
brother.
to the 25-yard line.
Cause that ain't it.
Come on.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Cross, where you at?
Because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at
That
this
ball
stage of the
floating,
season,
bro, and
it
you ain't
has
over there to
abilities
make a play.
juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down, Richardson.
And his throw here is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Richardson looking to throw.
Good play, Fing.
Sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
I need Dexter Lawrence, man.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Here Richardson yet again.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
These other guys just. Oh.
Backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Minshew. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 47.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's to the sideline.
Nobody coming.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd
Good
and
coverage
long.
on the back end, though.
Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught by Tucker.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Hey, there you go, Mr. Carter.
Jalen Carter
What you gonna do
In
with
there
it?
to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career.
First sack.
Congratulations, young man.
Game 4. That's alright. Let's get some more, man. Let's get some more.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Richardson working from the gun.
There we go.
And he's brought down.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
This dude don't got no zip on his pass, bro. That 85 throw power was some bullshit. Ball just float in the air.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
My
And this
God.
offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
We ain't got cover 4 in that.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. And going deep for Hill. And that's
Man, get
inside the
the
35. And he's in for
Okay,
the
Madden.
touchdown on the final play of the first
Okay, Madden.
half. The prayer is answered.
How did they
Okay,
get that
Madden.
done?
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback. He's had the interceptions in this game, but they didn't connect on the touchdown
boy.
pass.
EA gon'
Teammates
EA,
love to
boy. I
see that
swear to God.
because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your
EA
quarterback.
is gonna
He stands up to the
EA.
pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier.
Please
Feel great
believe
about
it.
that guy.
Believe it,
Likewise for him
please.
Personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Them niggas had the exact same animation, but my 92 speed safety can't catch up with a 90 speed tight end.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy
Exact
of the
same
20-yard
animation.
line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Damn, hold a block, man.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Why is he on a out route? What is that?
Out of the gun is Minshew. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me.
Boy, this your last
precise,
game.
Methodical.
This is your last game.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Richardson to the air on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Jalen Carter coming in like that?
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner.
Man, boy came in like a
madman. Already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now it's Richardson. Open man.
Good stuff, Saint.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On third down, here's Richardson. Airing this one out for Evans. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll try and run for it. 20. 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
What is this?
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Richardson.
And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. He'll take this inside the 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A give right side for Gibbs.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he loses.
Man, this nigga is always fumbling the ball.
Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard.
Hey, bruh. Bruh.
Palmer going in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's again complete to Palmer.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Now they send a man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Trey Palmer.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Buccaneers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, You can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game.
You can't live in dollar this year, bro.
We've been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
You cannot live in dollar this year.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give them 32 on the play.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much.
Lucas
Van Ness brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break.
Man, y'all
completion to the total number that they
piss me off putting taking out the play ball stuff, man. Now everybody nigga just swat everything now.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
Everything is a swat now.
The first punt of the game for either team.
Wide open interceptions, they swatted down. Why?
This will be fielded at the 17. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Dang, man.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's do that off tackle.
3 yards rushing for him.
Let's see if we can hit him with that little end
That's a carry they
around.
have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever
What
they
you
needed
want,
a
bro?
big run,
Send some.
first down, he's
We
the
on
guy
the
they
block.
turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, right side.
Hey!
Touchdown.
Hey! Hey!
Trey Palmer, 46 yards. And the Bucs add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Need a little corn or something.
And he'll elect not to
Little
run
baby
with it.
corn.
And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
What you gonna send me? I got a little corner you can get.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
Yo.
they have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
Who you got?
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking for more there on first down.
That's love right there.
Throw downfield, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion right is Evans.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
My
His
lead.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I gotta play mud and blitz though.
And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game,
what you call them, tomatoes?
to take pride in. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Oh, that guy got any significance to it?
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
What the?
Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. He was in his own zip code, but somehow could not look it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Man, I'm probably posting pictures of you on the chat, man. That was you.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now Minshew. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35.
Oh, that's funny.
Gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Who, Mark?
Gibbs straight ahead.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, no doubt. 1,000% of the time.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Block him, little nigga.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Yeah, if you can beat that, that's easy work.
Because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him. As a
man, this dude with this little noodle arm.
And the Saints
Oh my God.
back at their own 17.
Free form, leaving stuff inside.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward.
Good hand,
in
Cross.
the next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They go play action with Richardson.
Man, pick the ball off, bro. I don't care about y'all niggas swatting the ball down, man.
Here, no panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now a give right side. It's Tucker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Focus, boys. Focus. Yeah, let's go. Keep going. Keep it going. Take it to him.
Here comes third and about a foot. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That third down conversion good for 23. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Richardson off the play fake. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down.
That's it.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Richardson out of the shotgun. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Richardson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Are you even paying attention?
One last shot for Richardson.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So fire the cannons.